Hey everyone, welcome to the very first episode on Black Truth Media. On this episode, we will be going back into time a little bit. We will be shedding light on an incident, in my opinion, could have been avoided. And the incident I'm talking about is the City College Stampede incident that took place on December 28th, 1991 in New York City. So here are some key points I would like for us to focus on. This was a celebrity charity basketball game hosted by Puff Daddy, which was the name P. Diddy went by at the time, and also Heavy D, a hip-hop artist from Mount Vernon, who unfortunately passed away in May 2011. They both partnered to put this concert together. This concert took place in the northern part of Manhattan in New York City, not too far from the historic Sugar Hill area, which was a prominent area back in the days for a lot of wealthy black people. This concert was held in a very packed gym, which max capacity was supposed to be 2,730 people. Guess how many people was in attendance at that gym that same night? 5,000 people. Yes, you heard correctly. 5,000 people. So you know that concert should have been shut down way before it even started. By the fire marshal, somehow this concert was allowed to continue. A big mistake, which proved to be fatal. So based off my research, the cops were all outside, 61 of them, which was very odd. Not sure why wasn't there some inside to keep order and some outside to do the same. Just very strange if you ask me. Another thing I found was very odd too was the doors were kept open for only 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So after it was closed, which the way I'm seeing this incident, people started to panic and probably was feeling claustrophobic. And then I think all hell broke loose. And the next thing you know, everyone wants out, causing this massive stampede. And it didn't help that the doors for the gym opened inwards instead of outwards. This concert was just being held in a death trap in this gym for real. And no one knew until it was way too late for them. Just all around tragedy. By the end of the night, we had 9 young innocent people dead. 9 young innocent people dead. And another 29 was severely injured. 29 people was also sent to the hospital for being injured. This was just an all-around disastrous night for these people. And I just want to kind of just go back on some things and give my opinion. There were a few things that were wrong, just all the way wrong with this incident, this situation, causing these people to die and those being injured. So my first problem that I have with this particular concert, they max capacity. Capacity was supposed to be 2,730. We have 5,000 people cramped in this building trying to enjoy this concert. What I would have done if I was in charge was cut it off at 2,730. And those who weren't able to attend or make it in the building, apologize and let them know, hey, we're going to throw a part 2 to this basketball game. I feel like that would have helped greatly. A second problem with this situation, all the cops were outside. Why? Who knows? I feel personally they should have broke this thing up. Half inside, half outside. 15 inside, the rest outside, to keep order, to keep it all the checks and balances, you know. So that was, I feel like, another mistake. Third mistake. The place was only open for 15 minutes. 15 minutes. So, you know what I mean? People really didn't have a chance to figure out what's going on or get acclimated or whatever the case may be. I feel like it should have been a little bit more time to keep the doors open because you got security anyway. Another mistake. The doors only open inwards instead of outwards. So I want people to kind of picture that in their head. You have these doors to this building that only open inwards instead of outwards, which would have made it a lot easier for people to be flushed out going outside. So this, I'm not understanding why it wasn't like looked into and checked out, and we made sure that the doors was, you know, operating correctly. And why didn't anybody catch this at the time, even at that very night? Didn't catch it and say, hey, something is wrong here, you know, with the doors. They only open inwards and they don't go outwards. You know, a major flaw, and just someone overlooked that. All around, this was a hellish night for these people who went out to try to enjoy a basketball game, see some celebrities, and it ended up being and turned into a tragic event. So this we want to avoid, make sure it never happens again in the future. People, I know you want to go to these concerts, you want to be where the celebrities are, but you have to read the room. You have to look, pay attention. Hey, if there's all these people cramped in this building, hey, is it safe? Where's the exits? What's going on? You know, we really, really have to take in consideration safety and making sure that no one get hurt or lose their life, like what happened in December 28th, 1991. I want to just show my respects to those who lost their lives, and respect to their loved ones. Jabal Rainey, 15 from Harlem. Leonard Nelson Jr., 17 from the Bronx. Letitia Hurd, 19 from the Bronx. Sonia Williams, 20 from New Rochelle. Dawn McCain, 20 from Brooklyn. Y'all Dargan, 24 from the Bronx. Sharice Ann Noel, 26 from Brooklyn. Darren Brown, 26 from the Bronx. Dirk Sween, 20 from the Bronx. And what's interesting about Dirk, he was actually shot in the head September of that year and somehow survived, only to lose his life at this concert. Sad altogether. Again, I just want to give my condolences to all of the family members out there. I want to thank you for those who took the time out to listen out to this episode. Please like and subscribe and give me your comments. I would love to read your comments and love to hear what you feel, what you think about this incident, this episode, respectfully. Thank you. Have a good day, good afternoon, good night.